Hello, welcome to Access. I'm Rob. Joining us is Hollie.
Hello.
Hollie, at Gamescom, Namco Bandai announced a very exciting, well, not just one game, a suite of horror games, an anthology.
What might call them an anthology, Rob?
Yes. What's that anthology, Hollie?
It's like, well, it's a series of horror games.
And it's the Dark Pictures.
It is, and that so the Dark Pictures is what the anthology itself is called.
Yes.
But we know what the first one is.
The first game in this anthology is Man of Medan.
That's it. Well done.
Which both you and I played, Hollie, and we played it a bit differently.
Yeah, let's just put that out there, guys. I actually played this. This is a horror, I've said it twice, horror anthology.
You were very brave.
I squealed.
You did.
It wasn't cute.
I mean, we both played. We are watching your gameplay, Hollie, right now. You and I chose slightly different things through the story. This is from Supermassive Games.
Yes.
Anyone who's a massive fan of Until Dawn will know all about Supermassive Games. And you will also recognise the style of this game quite early on. I think it's very high production values, sort of choose your own path, make your own choices, sort of
100%.
narrative story, but also it's very scary.
Yeah, so the idea is Man of Medan and all of the stories that are included in this anthology are based sort of off urban legends.
Yes.
So it's not something you'll necessarily know, but you might get some vibes. You're like, oh, I remember a bit of a story like this. Someone told me this urban legend. This particular one, Man of Medan, has 5 people have sort of gone out to look at a World War II wreckage. Like as the day unfolds.
Why do they do this? Why do teenagers go on these types of holidays?
They've used in the press
Just don't do it. Why would
Young
you go?
Americans.
Look at this. Look at the interior of this ship. Why would you be on it anyway?
Exactly. But they sort of said a storm has rolled in and the trip soon becomes something sinister. Who will live? Who will die?
I tell you what, Hollie, I'd be living because I wouldn't be on the ship in the first flipping place.
I see what you almost did there, and probably not, because that's how you roll, Rob.
Especially when you see scenes like this.
It's just...
Look, it's terrifying.
I don't like it. So they reckon each one of the anthology, and they've obviously only announced the first one, will be about 4 to 5 hours long.
Yeah, and this is what's really cool, I think, because we're getting a kind of a running theme at the moment with lots of games that are coming out, specifically made, it seems, for me. A person, for me
Dad
specifically,
Rob,
yes.
With no free time.
Someone who doesn't have as much free time to play video games as they used to, and who loves sinking, used to love sinking hundreds and hundreds of hours into games, but is now finding I never finish games that are that long.
No, you can't.
Or very rarely. And so the only games I'm able to finish are games that are this kind of size, like 4 or 5 hours long, lovely linear narrative adventures that you can get loads of enjoyment out of in 5 hours.
And you can convince friends and family who don't really like games to play and watch with you, because it's almost like they're watching a cinema thing.
This is the perfect type of game to do that as well. I remember I was playing Until Dawn, and I actually played it with my wife, who isn't traditionally a gamer at all. She doesn't really play any video games.
She's not massively thrilled that you play all the time.
She was, she got hugely into Until Dawn with me, and games like Detroit. And so this anthology it was really exciting for me, because I was like, this is cool. This is a whole bunch of games I'm going to be able to play and finish and enjoy maybe with my wife as well.
Yeah, and they've sort of said, each one will be a unique experience. So
all we know for sure is this is the first one. Look at this. Why would you be on this ship?
I think I did a bit of a squeal at this point. The point I was going to make is we know that they're an anthology, that means they're separate. So you don't have to play them all. It's almost like you could sort of read the description and be like, oh, that sounds really cool, I'm going to play that one.
Yeah, they did. They described it as sort of like Black Mirror.
Yes.
Where you've got a series of episodes, if you will, that are linked thematically, but that you could pick out any episode of Black Mirror and enjoy it standalone. You don't have to have watched the previous series or the previous episodes to enjoy it. And a similar thing with the Dark Pictures. You can play any of the games that release in the anthology, and they're all standalone titles.
Yes, exactly. And if you, for some reason, you don't know what Until Dawn is really all about, it's very choice-based, and it's not always obvious. It's not one of those games where blue is good and red is bad.
You think, it's a scary heavy rain, basically.
Yeah, and See, I did a squeal there as well. Why did that hand move?
It's classic Until Dawn style thing where it gives you loads of like false jump scares at the beginning.
Yeah.
And like, oh, what was that? Oh, it's your friend.
But they've said it's not gore.
No, because they were very keen to emphasise that the horror that you will experience in these games is not going to be gore based. There may be gory things. I mean, we've already seen like a rotten corpse.
That depends on your taste.
I mean, there was a really creepy line that this man here said. He was like, when you die on a ship, your ghost stays on the ship. And that line just sent shivers all the way down my spine.
I just like, sat there being like, why share that?
I know, why tell me?
Like, I don't need this. And then he just sort of has a freak out.
Yeah, he's obviously seen something here that we are not seeing.
And then he just off he goes.
Yeah. It sort of reminds me of that scene in the original Mummy. I don't know if you've seen the Mummy.
I actually have seen the Mummy. That's about the limit of what horror I can achieve.
Where the guy gets the scarab beetle in his head and he just goes crazy.
Yeah, I remember
and he starts running off down the corridor and Brendan Fraser's character doesn't know what's wrong with him. Before the poo hits the fan.
That was peak Mummy. I like how we've gone this direction. I just like seeing Supermassive back.
But yeah, and it's amazing to think that these are an anthology of 4 to 5 hour adventures, and look how good they look.
Yeah.
They look Until Dawn quality, and Until Dawn is a really beautiful looking game, and this looks as good, if not even better.
Yeah, the thing is, Until Dawn wasn't the longest game in the world. That's part of its charm, because you have to do multiple playthroughs if you want to see all the different endings.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, look at this environment.
This comes out about the same by the time you play all 3.
It's scary as hell, but it's beautiful in its own way.
That torch was doing nothing to calm me. I can tell you that right now. Also, look at me.
These were scary as well, like the little cute. Oh, you failed that one.
I did, yeah. I didn't know like how fast I needed to press, and I was like, oh, fast.
Fast, very fast.
Like, okay,
we're in now.
Wasn't my finest
hour. What is in this terrifying room? I like the fact that you were able to move the torch independently of your character as well. I didn't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
So you can move the torch with the right stick as you move your character with the left stick.
Well, normally the torch is like stuck to your hip, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the direction you want to go in is the direction the torch goes in. You can see here I'm just sort of moving around all over. I'm like, you go first. you are the sacrifice, my friend. No. I can't believe I played this.
I can't believe you played it. We did ask Dave, didn't we? We went in a presentation at Namco, and as soon as it was announced, we all as one turned, Dave, do you want to play?
He was like, no.
So Holly, you braved up.
I did all right, I think. Well, it was like there was lots of people around, and it was daytime, and there was lots of lights and stuff, so I felt relatively safe having a crack at it. This is, we should also mention it's like a demo build. It's purposely built demo, so it is just.
I don't remember being in this room.
No, you don't remember going this way, because.
I think you've gone a different way to me here. I don't remember being in this room at all.
What do you mean?
I don't.
Which way did you go?
I don't know. A different way to this. I do not remember.
This is where I found the knife I was telling you about.
Okay, I did not find the knife.
Well, yeah.
I think I've gone a completely different way to you, which is cool because we've only played a very short 10 to 15 minute slice of this game.
And a chopped up bit as well.
Yeah.
Because I did, the knife is one of those things I've sort of found, and it's a bit like, I wonder if I need to use it.
I did not find the knife.
Yeah, I sort of looked at it, I was like, you don't need that.
Is this the knife here?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you didn't find it?
No.
You're like me, you're an RPG player. You're normally pretty good at checking.
Well, I figured that I was quite scared, Holly. And so
you don't get scared. You don't have normal human emotions.
I do, but I'm just quite good at hiding being scared. So when I played this game, I didn't look around. I didn't look to the sides. I just looked forward and walked.
What did I play? What VR game was it that I played and someone accused me of not being fun to watch because I just went, just go forward, just go forward, just go forward. And like, I didn't show any emotion. I looked just literally powered through.
I mean, that's my approach to horror games.
And someone was like, that you just weren't fun to watch. Like, Dave squeals like a piggy.
I mean, Dave is really funny when he's scared, isn't he?
Well, it's his own fault.
He found some dog tags here as well.
Oh, you didn't come my way then?
No, I didn't go this way at all.
Charles
Perez.
Because you would have found that because it was right next to the door.
I didn't find this. So, this is an old. Is it a World War II?
See?
Oh, no, I did have that bit.
And then you just missed all the shinies.
I just missed all the shiny bits. And doesn't your friend start acting weird here
Yeah,
as well?
so I went with hopeful.
I went with annoyed at this point, I think.
Okay, we've done well then.
We chose
Our
completely
true
different.
character is coming
Yeah.
out.
There's something odd. There's something off about this character in this scene.
There
isn't
was,
there?
but I just felt like being irrational wasn't going
Yeah.
to calm him. So I just sort of played it nice.
We don't really know what's going on with this guy.
I think that bit when the head turned, someone from Bandai was walking around behind me being like, everyone's really quiet. And then I literally let out a squeal. And like he was like,
I mean,
"No."
hopefully you are, because Hollie very, very graciously, you captured your face cam as you were playing this.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're getting to see some of Hollie's genuine, terrified reactions to this.
Thing is as well, it's not even the one with the jump scares. It's just I wear a look of worry. the whole time my face is either horrifically deadpan or just I'm wearing even this.
Oh yeah, I mean that got me a bit.
And then
these cuties
no,
are
mate,
fast.
I play karaoke in Yakuza, man.
So
I had this on lock.
Okay, so you got through this. Okay, I think I failed the first one, and after that I was all right.
No, my fingers moved. It was like ballet.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You were quick on that one as
They
well.
they actually, I admit that, they were quick.
You do have to be quick. Oh no.
Oh, Rob.
Oh no.
Rob.
What's
Rob.
happening?
Let me guess what Rob picked.
Let me tell you, at this point, I saved myself.
I saved Brad.
I mean, that is... When you save yourself, by the way, she very slowly just closes the door on him.
Moral compass bearing updated.
I mean, was it a good idea to save your friend, Hollie?
No!
Oh, God, no, it wasn't. So there is...
No, thank you, Man of Medan.
There's a-
Thank you for that.
There's a very brief look at Man of Medan, the very first game in a new anthology of
Yeah.
horror games called The Dark Pictures from Supermassive Games, the developers of Until Dawn. Please do let us know in the comments what you think. If you're going to be picking up any of these games, I think they'd be amazing.
I might watch you play them.
I'm not going to be playing them.
We'll watch let's watch Nathan
watch Dave
play them.
Everyone put in the comments if you'd like to watch Dave play them. Let's make him do it. Do stay with us. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to keep up to date with all of our videos.
For the players.